Today, I'm going to talk to you about a business idea that is no longer a concept of the future, it's thriving in the present. Once considered a luxury for tech enthusiasts, 3D printing has evolved into a profitable business model accessible to anyone with ambition, creativity, and a bit of patience. You might have seen 3D printers at tech fairs, or heard about them in startup circles. But what if I told you that people are becoming millionaires by operating 3D printers from their bedrooms? This isn't just a passing trend or another hyped-up tech bubble. This is a real opportunity, and in today's video, I'll break it down for you, with real-life success stories, practical steps to get started, and of course, we'll answer the ultimate question: can it make you rich? 3D printing, also known as additive manufacturing, is the process of creating three-dimensional objects from a digital file, layer by layer. It's not new. The technology has been around since the 1980s, but only recently has it become affordable and practical enough for individuals to use at home. High-quality 3D printers have become affordable. A few years ago, a decent printer would cost you thousands. Today, with $500 to $700, you can get a machine capable of producing market-ready products. With the rise of e-commerce platforms like Etsy, Amazon Handmade, and Shopify, there is a massive demand for custom, niche, and personalized products, exactly the kind of items 3D printing excels at. There are now hundreds of free and low-cost tutorials on how to use 3D design software like Tinkercad, Fusion 360, or Blender, which means the learning curve is no longer a major barrier. You might be wondering, okay, I get how the tech works, but what do I actually make? Some of the most profitable product categories include phone stands and holders, planters and home decor, customized cookie cutters, Dungeons and Dragons figurines, cosplay accessories, replacement parts for appliances, jewelry, wearable art, and even Crocs charms. The key is not just printing anything, it's finding what people want and delivering it faster, cheaper, and more uniquely than mass producers. Let's look at some real individuals who turned this into a money-making venture. At just 13 years old, Dominik Schkalei from Germany launched his own 3D printing business. He designs, prints, and sells custom products, all while balancing school. What's impressive is not just his age, but his dedication. He registered a business with the help of his family and began making money online. His story went viral and inspired thousands of young makers. Then we have Michael Satterlee from the US, who started with just $300 and one printer. Fast forward a few years, he now operates over 50 printers and generates more than $240,000 annually. His niche: Crocs accessories, small, fun, colorful items he sells on Etsy, Amazon, and Shopify. Michael used social media marketing to grow fast and efficiently. His secret was identifying a high-demand micro-niche and scaling it with smart tactics. Another great example is Toast Halasz. Formerly working in hospital IT, he began 3D printing during the COVID lockdowns. He launched Wartoaster Industries, creating quirky and artistic items like jellyfish lamps, skull planters, and humorous toilet paper holders. He even recycles failed prints, keeping his business both eco-friendly and profitable. These are not fictional characters. You can search them, follow their shops and channels, and learn from their paths. They prove that age, background, or formal training aren't prerequisites for success. So what if you want to give this a try? What do you need? First, you need a 3D printer. Good starter models include the Creality Ender 3V 2, Anycubic Cobra, or the Prusa Mini. Expect to spend around $250 to $700. For printing material, PLA filament is the most common. One spool costs around $20 and lasts for multiple prints. Next, you'll need to learn a design tool. Tinkercad is great for beginners, while Fusion 360, Blender, and SolidWorks offer more advanced capabilities. Then set up accounts on Etsy, Amazon Handmade, or Shopify to sell your products. You can also benefit from learning resources like YouTube channels, Maker's Muse, 3D Printing Nerd, Reddit forums, or even paid courses on Udemy. Let's talk numbers. Your initial setup will likely cost around $700, including the printer, filament, and basic tools. After 1 to 2 months of learning and experimentation, you might be able to start selling. Suppose you create a custom key holder that costs $1.50 to make and sells for $12. That's a margin of nearly 700%. If you sell 50 units a month, that's $600 in revenue. Many 3D printing businesses reach $5,000 or more per month once they optimize their designs and marketing. The margins are high, and you have total control over pricing, branding, and distribution. But let's be real, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. There are challenges. Prints can fail. Designs can be tricky to master. Customers can be difficult. Competition is fierce. But every problem you solve adds to your skill set and pushes you forward. Don't underestimate branding. People don't just buy physical items. They buy emotion, connection, identity. A simple planter shaped like Groot becomes far more valuable when part of a geek home decor brand. Use TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest to tell your story and build a loyal audience. Time-lapse videos of your prints, behind-the-scenes moments, or educational content can attract followers and buyers. A strong brand allows you to charge more and grow faster. Once you've made a few hundred sales, you can think about scaling. Add more printers. Hire help. Launch your own website. Build a print-on-demand business. You're no longer just a hobbyist, you're a micro-manufacturer. So, let's come back to our big question. Can 3D printing make you rich? Yes, it absolutely can. But only if you treat it as a serious business. Only if you're willing to learn, adapt, and stay patient. Only if you choose the right niche, tell the right story, and keep improving. This is not just about making objects. It's about solving problems, expressing ideas, and connecting with people through your creations. You're not just printing. You're building a brand. You're creating value. You're unlocking freedom. One layer at a time. Are you ready? Don't forget to follow and join us. Let's discover the business that leads to wealth together.